So this is Felix. He's a very popular Twitch streamer, arguably one of the most popular streamers. He recently got a Kick deal, which was for, I think it was a 2-year non-exclusive deal for $100 million. Those of you who said no, does that change the calculus at all for you when it comes to if you would date him or not?
No.
$100 million, I think it was a 2-year deal. No.
I'm so sorry.
That's like retire you money. You never have to work a day in your life money.
$1 million's not what it used to be.
$100 million.
$100 million still isn't what it used
Are
to
you
be.
fucking out of your mind?
Wait, it's a kick deal?
Okay.
Are you out of your fucking mind? $100 million isn't what it used to be?
Well, it's not what it used to be. No, I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm just saying $100 million is not what it used to be.
But it's a lot.
You could burn through
That's
$100
a
million
lot.
Invest it
pretty
though
quick.
and make it.
You could, but that's only if you're smart with it.
Hold on. How much? Let me ask you a question. How much do you want your significant other to earn? Bare minimum.
I mean, honestly, I like homesteading. So
Ooh, so you like making your guy like a house husband?
no.
Wait, can you expand on that? Because I'm not sure. I don't think I've heard that term before.
Homesteading?
$100 mil,
So,
not enough.
Homesteading is kind of like when you're self-sufficient and you can grow your own food.
Okay.
Kind of like solar power, things like that.
Where do you currently live? Where?
In Fresno.
Fresno. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What's the average homestead house price in Fresno?
To rent or to own?
Do you own your own property currently?
No.
Okay, so I would assume you need to buy a land and buy property or construct it. How much would that cost? You don't just get gifted a homestead.
Am I just doing it for myself, or do I have like dependents, like people that I need to support?
Well,
because that factors in for how much land I need. I do want kids, yeah.
Okay.
Well, depending upon how many kids I want, the land needs to increase per person.
$100 million. I think you're just fucking around. Like, obviously, 100.
I'm not saying that you can't do anything with $100 million. I'm just saying it's not.
Let me ask you a question. Okay, so how much money would you like your partner to make?
A comfortable amount.
What is that?
I don't know.
100,000.
Me personally, I don't know how much to estimate. So I feel like I can't really. I'm not like a finance person. I'm not a numbers person. So I can't estimate.
So what's the lifestyle you see yourself? Do you see yourself
lifestyle.
middle class farmer?
I want to stay home. That's my deal. I don't want to be a girl boss. I don't want to do any.
You want to be a
that.
stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
Okay, so then hold on. So then
I'll take what I can.
So you want to stay at home. Just to be clear, of the household income, you want the guy to provide 100% of it, correct? Okay. So
I mean, I can have investments.
So then, hold on.
And like I can contribute that way.
Yeah, but you just said you haven't really given a much thought how much your potential partner needs to be making. However, you actually need to give it even more thought because you want your partner to be contributing 100% of the household income. Okay, so how much does that need to be, you think? 6 figures?
You want to put the math around while I think about it? But like the math.
How many kids do you want to have?
That is a discussion that I would have to have with my partner. Probably around 2 to at least 2, but I'm open to more.
Okay, at least 2.
Not like a crazy amount. I mean, I want to be able to like walk when I'm older,
You want to walk when you're older. Remind you, you're 24, correct? Okay. What's when you're going to like settle down, what's the ideal age of the guy that you'd be looking to marry?
I mean, as long as they're not like geriatric, that's fine. But I'm not looking for like a Hugh Hefner. Like I want them to like have a pulse.
Okay. So, and you said you want a homestead. So you want to
not necessarily like a homestead, but I want to have like a garden for myself. Like I don't mind being like on the grid and like having power and shit like that.
How big of a house do you want? Square footage?
I can tell you like bedroom wise.
Yeah, sure. How many bedrooms?
Okay, so like my dream house that I have, it's.
How about your realistic house?
My realistic house?
That you think you'll get?
Well, that depends
Because
on.
my dream house would be $1 billion house, you know?
Well, my dream house isn't $1 billion house though. My dream house is barely over $1 million.
Huh?
My
Your-
dream house.
Your dream house is barely over $1 million.
It's like it's under $1.5 million.
Okay, but realistically, like what? So, okay, how many bedrooms? You said you want 2 kids, right?
At least 2.
At least 2.
But
do
I'm
you
open
want,
to more.
Do you want the kids to each have their own bedroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
When
Do
they
you want a
first
guest
when
room?
they first start off, that's not like
That
super
just
important, but yeah,
doesn't matter.
eventually yes. Yes, and I want to have a guest room too.
And then
yeah.
you want a master bedroom, I'm assuming. So
Mm-hmm.
4 bedrooms, is that?
I mean, if you want to be like, if that's my realistic house, then yeah. Like
Then what's your dream house?
The dream house, I think it's 8 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms. No. I think it's maybe 7.
Okay.
That's
How
a
many
beautiful
bathrooms?
home.
Thank
How many
you.
bathrooms?
6.
And you want to stay in California?
I think it's 6.5.
Do you
no.
want to stay in California?
No.
Okay, so you're open to living in
No.
North Dakota.
Maybe not North Dakota. The house is in Georgia.
The specific
The
house.
dream
you
house
wa-
is in Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
How
I've wanted
many-
wanted
you thought
one
about
house
that,
for
yeah.
a long time.
Sure.
I've been
Do you-
on. Zillow needs to sponsor me because I've looked at that house so many times.
Do you want to go on vacations?
Yeah.
Regular vacations? Maybe,
What's regular?
let's say twice, 2-3 times a year?
Yeah,
Okay. International vacations, or you'd be okay?
that doesn't matter.
Just okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cars? How many cars do you want? 2 cars?
I like cars. I'm a car person.
What? Okay.
So,
How many cars would you like your household to have?
One for my husband, one for me. Family car.
Okay. Are you okay with a regular car, or would you like a luxury car?
I like older cars. So like classic cars, not like luxury, but not like a Prius. not something that's new, but not something that's like super fancy and
Okay, but
extravagant.
you probably want like a family car to transport your kids around. Or are you going to be doing that in a 1950s Chevy?
I could, yeah, 1950s Chevy.
God, bro. Okay. Keeping all this in mind, I'm going to ask again. What would your husband's income need to be for him to support 100% of all this?
I mean, in like dream fairy tale land, or
It's-
like, do you want me to like what?
More realistic.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Do I want to say like $1 million?
It's more realistic.
A year?
Well, I mean, to support all that, probably you're going to need more than $1 million a year. But
So above minimum wage.
well, yeah, definitely above minimum wage. But I mean, I'm not like picky. I don't have like a hard, staunch like they need to make this much for me to be happy.
But this is, you just listed out the lifestyle that you want. So
Well, yeah, but
and
wants.
you don't want.
wants are different. There's like wants, and then
or
there's
you
like
could-
realistic.
Okay, I'm just not even going to engage with that anymore.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 24.
How much do you make a year?
I haven't worked in a year.
Whoa! How do you do that?
Parents.
No.
How do you do it?
Yeah, I'm so curious. Unless it's like super private, and that's not like a thing.
It's not private. No,
Okay.
my ex supported me.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wow.
And this is the complicated situation. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
That's not for like lack of me working. Like
Okay,
there was a
this-
time in my
so-
life that I had like 3 jobs and I was going to school at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So I know how to work. It's not that I don't know how to work. I just don't want to.
But okay, this all stemmed from like you kind of scoffing at $100 million. It's like
No, I didn't scoff. I don't think that that's a bad amount to have. That's a really, 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 really good amount to have. Probably more than I'll see in my lifetime. But all I said was that $100 million is not what it used to be. You know?
you can say that about any
Yeah.
value. A
Okay,
dollar
so then,
isn't
then
what it
why
used
is
to
it?
be.
Then why are you coming at me so hard for
It's
one
just
little
like-
anecdote
You
that I
kinda-
said?
I think it's because $100 million is a very large amount to
Well,
most people.
I'm not shitting on $100 million. I'll just say that. I'm not saying that somebody's a brokey if they have $100 million. Like that's a lot of money. That's almost
Or just
egregious
like
amounts
the
of
fact
money.
that you said it. I mean, I just, you know, or the way you said it maybe, because it's just like it's $100 million.
Well, I'm
Why
glad
are you
I could
acting like
I'm
it's
glad I
nothing?
could consciously clarify what I meant by that.
Tyler Durden donated $100.
Oh, these came through.
I see in chat the strongest and smartest men who've ever lived. I see all this potential, and I see squandering. God damn it, an entire generation pumping gas, waiting tables, slaves with white collars.
Ooh.
Advertising has us chasing cars and clothes.
Okay, Tyler Durden, thank you very much for your TTS, man. Thank you. Okay, so
Like, I will predict that my brother will make more than $100 million in his lifetime.
what's
Maybe
he do?
even yearly.
Is he a crypto guy or
No, law. Lawyer.
litigation? Okay. All right.
Like big law. He doesn't do it right now. He just got accepted into Chicago.
Wait, hold on. You think you think your brother's just strictly doing litigation? You think he's going to make over $100 million a year?
Well, not necessarily just strictly litigation.
sorry,
I mean,
his
there's
lifetime.
things that you can get into, like with big law, like corporate law. You can do a clerkship with a judge, like things like that. Like he has his own plan. Like I can't speak for him. You know,
Wait,
he's told me
you
about
think-
it a little bit.
I mean, attorneys make good money, but like an average.
Well, like
you're
big law.
in-
I'm not talking about like small, like like.
But you just said
divorce
over
lawyers.
$100 million in his lifetime. That would require him to make millions of dollars a year.
He's a smart person.
I'm not
He's
I'm
the
not
smartest
doubting
person
that.
I know.
I'm not doubting that,
What
but
he
like
means
It's
is that
doable
most people
if they
make
have their own
$600,000. That's like the most that
But that would
average
be-
people make.
Okay,
Yeah.
then a guy that makes $600,000, then that's fine.
Yes, but he's trying to tell you that $100
$100 million is a lot
It's a
of
lot of
fucking
money.
I
money.
know it's a lot of fucking money. I can conceptualize that $100 million is a massive amount of money.
But
Why
Like you
can't-
can live
like
off
how
that for the
us-
rest of your life.
I know.
If you had a husband that
Okay, if
already
my
had
if my
100
husband
million.
had $100 million, then yes, I would be set for life. He would be set for life. Our kids would be good to go. Yes. So if my husband had $100 million, I'd be happy with him. That'd be a great amount to have.
Okay. All right, we'll move on.
Okay.
So I